So the tail of the tape, Sibsaen Jayutkongsueb versus Yahya Ettaghi. So in the ring there, we have a former Channel 7 champion, the referee. I believe his nickname is Gang. Very accomplished athletes. A lot of the staff here at Fairtex, former fighters or have been involved in the sport for a long time.
Yahya starting off with a nice jab. Ooh. Beautiful left kick by Sibsaen.
Yeah, and in Sibsaen's corner we have Jaja Sorari, a very, very good kickboxer. He was one of the pioneers of the female side of the sport. Started back into fighting again recently. Beautiful left kick there from Sibsaen.
Yahya's going to want to be careful blocking those with his hands. We saw one of our previous athletes get his hand broken earlier. That's definitely something you need to be careful doing.
Yeah, it looked like he broke his wrist. He complained about it in that round, and then BM Fairtex went to continue to go to town on him until the athlete basically had to call it quits.
Yahya, good push forward, finishing with a low kick on that exchange before Sibsaen could scoot out of there.
Actually, John Charles Skrbowski, the famous French fighter, would always try to target the wrist when he kicked. Some athletes like to target the bicep. So Yahya continuing to press forward. Very, very game here, the Moroccan athlete.
Yeah, he game indeed, but he needs to be careful with his posture. He might want to stay a little lighter on his feet till he figures out this range and timing, because Sibsaen is just smashing that arm with his left kick. There it is again.
Yeah. In Thai, they'll say Sai Yao Yao, like a long left. Usually that lead left kick is a little bit more difficult to block as well for orthodox fighters. There it is again from Sibsaen.
Very calm and collected, tapping the front foot, looking like he's going to run in with a jumping knee there. He's definitely slowed the pace from Yahya, respecting it a bit more now. Yahya trying to score with some knees there in the corner.
So 30 seconds to go here in the first round of action for our main event of the day. We have one more bout on the lineup.
And having trained with Yahya in the past, I do know he's not the most rhythmic, sneaky fighter. He will probably look to just put his foot on the gas pedal at some point.
Yeah, he's definitely trying to speed his way forward here, Yahya.
Either way, eventful first round there. I think I'd have to give it to Sibsaen on my unofficial scorecards, just continuously landing that left kick.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you, Doug. The judges, of course, looking for effective damage, effective aggression here. The primary component of scoring.
Yahya blocking that overhand right just by an inch there, but we shall see. I did see Yahya start to check a few of those kicks. He had some good knee blocks, but there is a balance to that rhythm and timing, as you're typically, stylistically, maybe he's more of like a forward aggressive fighter, but at the same time, he's gonna have to get that rear leg ready to knee block, or his arm is going to pay the price. And he is a puncher. He does like to use his boxing, so definitely needs to protect his weapons there. We'll see if the adjustments can be made coming into the second round. Sibsaen looking super chill as his corner puts in his mouthpiece.
Yeah, Sibsaen with 50 bouts to his record. I think he probably has more than that. And Yahya 19, so a decent amount of experience for Yahya, but can still maybe have a little bit of those fight jitters. Oh, nice right hand there from Sibsaen. Oh, big shots again from the Thai fighter. He seems to be a bit more willing to engage in this round, Sibsaen. I think because he's figured out the range and timing of the blue corner. There, just a little bit of a wardrobe malfunction.
Yeah, and he's doing a good job putting his boxing together in there. Going southpaw just momentarily. Yahya doing a good job knee blocking there.
Nice leg kick there from Yahya. And just shaking his head after Sibsaen landed that big body kick. It was blocked. And when we look at Yahya, we don't necessarily see the same rhythm as someone like Yusuf Bonahem. Yusuf definitely comes forward a lot, but he has a little bit more of a rhythm to his upper body.
Great timing there from Sibsaen on that exchange. Like a baseball bat to the forearms of Yahya.
The red corner sitting back, looking to pick his shots. Excellent positioning here in the clinch.
Yahya's got to find a way in. Typically, when someone tries to get in there, they'll march. If you're dealing with a heavy kicker, as you'll see, it helps you keep your weight light on the back foot so you can walk and keep it ready to check at the same time. But Yahya opting to just take it. Nice spin it to win it there, but he didn't make it, Matt.
Yeah, always necessary to go for the big shots sometimes. Oh, big jumping attack there from Sibsaen, but just knocked off balance. And you hear Sibsaen's corner telling them, "Ok, ok, ok," which means like, let your weapons go. And then Samsepui, 30 seconds left. Beautiful kick and run there from Sibsaen.
Yeah, Yahya starting to look a little lost in these exchanges. He's definitely trying to stay away from those kicks, but having trouble finding his way in after. And if you are going to take it, you know, at least you maybe want to answer back. You don't want to give it away for free, Matt.
Yeah, 100%, Doug. Big jumping kick there from Sibsaen.
Much easier said than done by me sitting here in the booth with you, Matt. My forearm not being absolutely battered by Sibsaen.
Yeah, it's always easier to talk about the fight than to actually be in the fight. You know, when the fighters make it look easy, it's because they practice so much and so many times, countless hours of training and preparation. And it really is a game of inches. It's a game of centimeters.
Oh, just missing with the head kick there, Sibsaen. But, you know, props to Yahya. Maybe not checking all those kicks, but at least he's still moving forward. I did like to see that sparkle of hope there with that spinning move, but he was just kind of off the mark. But I feel like that's something that he's going to want to do against a smooth Thai like Sibsaen, who's got the timing down so good. It's so hard to find an opening through that, Matt. So I would like to see Yahya kind of try to go for some kind of home run here in the third round.
Yeah, sometimes just swinging for the fences can pay off, especially being unpredictable against a Thai fighter. You know, you really need to change up your rhythm against someone who has clocked you like Sibsaen has.
Final round here. Sibsaen starting southpaw again, switching back to orthodox and right back to those kicks that have been on the money the entire fight.
Yeah, and you see Sibsaen, he moves back and he just is constantly loading up that rear kick. Also utilizing it as a push kick. Very defensive. He very much knows the distance between himself and his opponent. Also push kicking off and circling away from the ropes.
And this is reminiscent of our second bout of the morning. Sarinda over here in his corner from the same gym, Jayutkongsueb. They have a very nice style. You can see Yahya still trying to push forward.
Yeah, he looks maybe a little lost as well. He's very much focused on Sibsaen, but he's not really looking at his chest. He's not noticing the rhythm of his opponent.
Yeah, he's almost waiting as if he's a counter fighter, but at the same time, not countering. You know, someone like him, you need to set things up. You need to be first and last, maybe, to counteract the scoring. But Sibsaen looking very comfortable.
Yeah, again, a little bit of a crouch there from Sibsaen, and he does a good job feinting and launching into his attacks.
Yeah, and this is where, you know, I'd like to see Yahya being the taller fighter, if he could just stick his jab out there to try to set things up, either some low kicks. He's got some really long legs, you know. Good body shot there from Yahya, but not really bothered with Sibsaen.
Yeah, again, the corner of Sibsaen yelling out side, 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 left, left, left.
Yeah, and he switched to southpaw.
Boom, there's that left kick. And he's doing just an excellent job playing off the ropes.
Yeah, he's kind of lulling Yahya to sleep and then just, boom, firing off a quick. You see him sticking his arm out there, trying to, and then just smashing that kick.
Yeah, it's an excellent measuring device, and Yahya needs to change his rhythm. He's moving forward at the same speed all the time, so Sibsaen is able to time him.
Yeah, he seems stuck. He can't find a way in.
And then Sibsaen again bouncing off the ropes, changing angles.
This is an absolute masterclass of just flow, rhythm, and timing Sibsaen.
Yeah, and Yahya needs to do something big and desperate, but not gonna happen for this one. So we'll get to see some of the replays, but on my unofficial scorecard, I have this one comfortably going to Sibsaen.
Yeah, and you know, at the end of the day, this is really good experience for somebody like Yahya, just 20 years old, already fought a few times here on Fairtex Fight. This is probably the highest level opponent that he's faced. You can see him just going down to the body there, but Sibsaen super comfortable, going right back to those rear kicks.
Yeah, very, very experienced here, Sibsaen, and really showed it against Yahya.
Extreme. Ladies and gentlemen, after completion of all 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored this bout 30-27, 30-27, 30-27 และ 30-27. For the winner, in the red corner, Sibsaen Jayutkongsueb. Congratulations to Sibsaen for picking up the decision victory here in our main event. ท่านผู้ชมครับ เราหมดเวลาแล้วสำหรับช่อง 7 HD แต่เรามีอีก1คู่ที่จะถ่ายทอดสดอีกสักครู่เดียวทางออนไลน์นะครับ YouTube Facebook และ TikTok ช่อง Terro Digital และช่อง Fairtex Fight นักมวยจากประเทศโมร็อกโกพบกับนักมวยจากประเทศไทยครับ Ladies and gentlemen, that was our main event, but we still have one more bout lined up for you watching online on YouTube, Facebook or TikTok at Terro Digital or Fairtex Fight. It is in female Muay Thai, a fighter from Morocco taking on a fighter from Thailand. But before we go, I'd like to thank our sponsors, Chongjet HD, Terro Entertainment, Fairtex, Thai Watsadu, Sanam Muay Lumpini,และ Youth Sports Gear. Ladies and gentlemen, from me, Mark Abbott, the team here at Fairtex Fight, Channel 7 HD at Lumpini Stadium. We'll see you next week. สวัสดีครับ